Can you drive? Do you have a car? Or do you take taxis? Today, we're going to talk about getting around by car. How do you get around?
I drive. I love driving because it's so convenient. You can go anywhere you want, whenever you want.
Yeah, that's true. But taking a taxi or booking an Uber is getting more and more convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. It can be expensive though. So if you don't have a car, it might be better to ask a friend for a lift.
A lift. That's a great new word for getting around by car. How could we use that in a sentence?
If we want to ask for a lift, we could say, "Could you give me a lift, please?"
That's nice and polite.
Or another way to ask is, "Can I get a lift with you?" That's friendly and gentle. We can say that if our friend is making a journey anyway and we are going the same way.
Great. So then our friend will need to know where we are and where we're going. So here is some more new vocabulary for that: pick up and drop off.
Yeah, pick up from our location, where we are, and drop off at our destination, where we're going.
So someone might ask, where shall I pick you up? Instead of pick up, we say pick you up. The object goes in the middle. Where shall I pick you up?
Then we could say, "You can pick me up from," or "If you could pick me up at," that would be great.
Okay. So you've used two prepositions there: pick up from and pick up at. That's good to remember. We can use from or at. So that's the first part of the journey, the pickup location. Now we need the destination or drop off location.
Yeah, so we can say, "Could you drop me off by the train station?" Or, "I need you to drop me off at the bus stop."
Okay, let's listen again for the prepositions.
"Could you drop me off by the train station?" "I need you to drop me off at the bus stop."
So we can use at again, like for picking up, or by. Can we use from?
"Drop me off from the bus stop?"
No, that doesn't sound right. Drop me off by the bus stop. Drop me off at the corner. Yeah, by and at is correct. On is also okay.
So, our location, our destination, those are the most important directions. But we might need to give other directions, right?
Yes, if our friend or our taxi driver doesn't know where to go, we'll need to tell them. So maybe we know left, right, and straight, but we want to give directions in a natural and polite way.
Yes, this is very important in British culture. We don't like telling people what to do. So we could start our sentence with "it's."
It's left here. It's the next right. It's the second left.
Exactly. And in the UK, we have a lot of roundabouts. So we could say "left at the roundabout," "right at the roundabout," or "second exit on the roundabout," "third exit on the roundabout."
Okay, did you notice those prepositions? At and on? If we're talking about left or right, we use at. If we're talking about exits, we use on. How about telling the driver to go straight ahead? There are different ways to say this. What's a natural way that you like to use?
I just say "keep going." I think that's the simplest way.
We like simple. Simple is good. So we're arriving at our destination. What can we say to ask the driver to stop?
Stop!
No, that's not gentle enough. Maybe we'll have an accident.
We can use another phrasal verb here, like pick up and drop off, a verb and then a direction word. So we could say pull over or pull up. We could say you can pull over here or you can pull up by the corner.
Right. Pull over or pull up just means stop the car. So do you think we could keep it simple and say stop in those sentences instead?
You can you can stop here. You can stop by the corner. Yeah, that works.
There are lots of different phrases for directions. But here's a top tip: make sure that the phrases you use are correct from the beginning. Because if you learn phrases that aren't correct or that don't sound natural, but then you use them often and get used to them, it will be so difficult to change and start using better phrases.
Yeah, I found that in India. For a long time, I made mistakes when I gave drivers directions, and then it was difficult to learn the correct way. So maybe you could check your phrases with a native speaker, or take a journey with a native speaker and listen to how they give directions.
Or you could ask the driver for the best phrases to use.
As long as you don't get lost because they're busy talking to you.
Well, thanks for listening to this audio lesson on driving and directions. If you have any questions about words and phrases, post them in the Fix My English section.
And watch out for the next audio lesson coming soon.